Hello and a warm welcome to the FIM Superbike World Championship for a special review of the first part of this season's action. The 2011 championship started down under in Australia before heading back to where it all began over 2 decades ago at Donington Park in Great Britain, with Assen hosting the third round of the season on a racetrack truly historic for motorsports. This year was expected to be one of the most unpredictable ever, with new teams, new riders and a lot of really competitive packages throughout the field. Last year's rider and manufacturer champions Max Biaggi and Aprilia returned with the #1 plate to defend their honour from the early stages in Phillip Island.
Feels like it was yesterday. We just end up and finished the 2010 season. Already we are into the 2011. Phillip Island is always nice to be here. Surround here is a nice sea and sunshine. I'm very happy to be back here, and I feel very, very motivated. Where we are the most track where we are struggling, we get it a little bit better, but we didn't make the step we was wishing to do it. Let's say that maybe we have some benefit in the track where we already have a good base. So there maybe we can upgrade our standard, our lap time and so on.
The top winter move was Biaggi's main 2010 contender Leon Haslam, who switched from Suzuki to BMW to partner Troy Corsa. The Bavarian manufacturer's preparations had been really intensive, and Leon was ready to be Biaggi's main challenger again.
No, we've done so much testing, it's untrue. I've never done so much testing in pre-season. I think we've done like 20 days of testing with this new bike, and for sure it's a big challenge. But with the effort and the time that these boys are putting into this bike, it's only going to be a matter of time that we're definitely on that top step. And I'm definitely pushing to do that this year. And looking for this weekend in Australia, the first round of the championship, it's looking getting better. We started off the test a little bit on the back foot, but with the heat, they seem to be getting slower and I seem to be getting quicker, so it's slowly closing up.
Along with the renewed threat from Haslam, probably one of the most welcome additions to the 2011 paddock is Marco Melandri, who came over from MotoGP to lead the factory Yamaha Assault despite this winter's shoulder surgery.
It's been a very tough winter for me, but I'm very, very motivated to have a great season. It's going to be very tough the first race because just 2 months ago I got a surgery in my shoulder, so still I'm not 100%, and still I have to learn many things about these bikes and this championship. So I just want to live day by day.
Phillip Island Circuit, perched on the southern tip of Victoria, south of Melbourne, is one of the most renowned tracks on the calendar, with lots of fans filling the grandstands to cheer on their home favourite. This time, though, pole position went to last year's Race 2 winner, Carlos Checa. As Ducati won 9 times over the last 2 decades, the Spaniard emerged as the clear favourite despite no manufacturer support in 2011.
Watch out for Haslam as well. He loves this kind of weather. Haslam on the outside, the front row. And glides and away they go. And a terrible start from Guintoli, but a good start from Biaggi. He's side by side with Checa as they head down to Doon for the first time.
In they go. Biaggi's got the speed into turn 1. Then Aprilia is always a rocket off the line. Now we're just going to make sure, look at the gap he's pulled out already, but it'll take Carlos Checa a little bit of time to warm up. But who is that in front? That's one of the Ducatis. That could be No, that's Yamaha.
Lavity.
That's Eugene Lavity out front.
What a great start by the Irishman when Totally was in all sorts of trouble, and it's right at the back. He went wide at turn 1, having bogged off the line. But what a start as we head into Honda for the first time by Lavity.
But it's been a while since you've seen Yamaha out front, so that is definitely good to see.
Impressed with Troy Corsi. He's struggled all week long, but he's right now with his teammate in 5th place.
Checker looking up the inside, and he's through.
Through at Honda, and Eugene has to sit up. Has no choice there, and Checker takes command.
That was a classic move there by Checker. He just held the power on through turn 3 and just outbraked him into Honda corner. Brent Lavity a bit wide.
Lavity's got past Fabrizio and is now chasing Melandri, and may even go on his teammate here at MG. Last chance, can't do it. Haslam's going to try and hold on for 3rd place, and looks as though he's got it here as they come through turn 11. Melandri's going to have to do everything to hold off the flying Irishman, but it is King Carlos is the new king of Phillip Island, as he does it again as he did last year. What a way to start 2011. The Ducati wins again. Oh, and look at this battle, and Lavity, does he get it?
I think that's Lavity.
Lavity just misses out. Oh yes, he does beat Melandri. Haslam takes 3rd, and Lavity beats his teammate. What a victory that is. And go the lights, and a terrible start from the champ. He slipped there as the lights went out.
Haslam got a hole shot then. Let's hope he didn't jump the start, but to Haslam certainly hole shotted.
Here's another look at that move.
Okay.
This is Haslam. Marco Melandri, one of the great heroes of Italian racing against the Roman Emperor. 2 fantastic riders here at Phillip Island, and it's going to be a season-long battle, and Marco Melandri knows exactly what his target is. It's the number 1.
Watch Biaggi now. Biaggi's going to hold it tight, and he'll try and block Marco off this time.
Yeah, but Marco's...
Yeah.
All right, well, look how...
Biaggi's smart. He knows what to do, where Marco's going. He'll just try and block
Eugene
him off.
Lavity pushes out Leon Haslam.
Melandri.
Yes, go on, Marco!
Oi. Thank you.
Oh, Max didn't like that, and I bet he won't, because he's lost a lot of traction from that, and Marco's got to make hay. Yep, the team liked it.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what he gives him now, especially because he hasn't made enough ground. Biaggi should be able to slipstream.
Yeah, look how quickly he's caught him up.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Well, to be fair, that was corner entry speed from Biaggi, how he caught that up. And look at this.
See ya, bang, hit the boost button, and away we go.
You're going to have to do better than that, Marco. Maybe on the last lap you can do that. Ruffle him a bit.
Checker leads from Biaggi and Melandri. There goes Checker. Haslam still 4th. Ray is hanging on to take 5th place, which would be superb given the circumstances of his injuries.
Oh, look at him. They've caught right up to him now. I know he's taking it easy, but he hasn't got that much time to play with.
And Marco Melandri, as they come out towards the hay shed, is making his way as they go over Lukey Heights to try and get up the inside at MG. Last chance for Marco. He's not going to do it.
Not there, but he still can get the slipstream over the line if he gets a brilliant drive. He hasn't actually followed Max Biaggi from this point much in the race.
Here we go then, the number 7, Carlos Checker, comes out of turn 12 to make it double Island delight for Ducati. Biaggi will hold on to take 2nd place, holding off a brilliant run by the new boy Marco Melandri. Adios amigos, yet again.
Checker took pole position and a double win to start his 2011 campaign, and more importantly, a perfect 50 points. 2 second places for the world champion Biaggi left him only 10 points behind. Despite a very scary crash, title contender Johnny Rea managed to rebound to 4th on race 2 while waiting for his home round at Bonington.
We've got the package, I got the team around me and everything that I had last year, so that's a big positive. There's not so many other guys in the paddock that have that. You know, the other guys, are they going to catch up with new bikes? Of course they are, but you know, our bikes, even last year we were still struggling with problems, and then we hit the sweet spot, you know, right at the end of the season before my injury, and it feels like my bike, you know, it feels like my apprenticeship served now. You know, my 3rd year as a superbike rider, and you know, I feel ready. We just really didn't need this at the start of the year, but you know, when we go back to Europe and rest, you know, we're still going all out this weekend for, you know, 2 big results. But when we get back to Europe and I get a few weeks rest, and we've got Donington and then rolling on to Assen, good circuits for us. And
The Donington circuit has been one of the favourites on the calendar for many years, with the fast trainer curves, Goddards and the Melbourne Loop. Riders and fans have always enjoyed great racing here, and in 2011 there was even a modification to contend with, as the famous foggy S's were widened and made faster, which would further reduce lap times. Missing from his round was Jamie Toseland, who fell while testing at Aragon. As his arm injury was more serious than it initially appeared, he was facing a longer recovery than anticipated.
First thing on Saturday morning, I rang my specialist, Mike Hayton in Manchester, and I just can't thank him enough, because he's basically saved my career. I thought it was just the cast that they'd put on was too tight on the brake itself, and that's what I needed removing, and then I'd be okay. He x-rayed the arm and put the x-rays on, and he immediately said, when was the last time you ate some food? And I said about 2:30, and he said, well, we need to get you down to 30 immediately. There's no blood flow and get into those bones that you've dislocated and moved some bones in my wrist. And one more day the bones would have died and I would have lost all use of my arm in one. So luckily the pain was that bad. I thought I was just being a wimp for having a small break in my wrist and being in so much pain, but luckily the pain was so bad it made me go to see Mike, and Mike arranged the whole theatre to operate. I was there at 8:30. At 9:30 I was on the operating table.
In Superpole, everyone was chasing Checker, who held everyone off with the Altea Ducati. On race day, cold weather conditions greeted the riders for the start of race 1. With 3 quick starting Aprilias on row 2 led by Noriyuki Haga, the front row knew that the first corner would be crucial.
And got the lights, away we go, and a good start from Checker, but a better start from Haslam. Haslam's got the whole shot by the looks of things as we head down towards Redgate, and right behind him is Jakob Schmerz.
Haga, second. Oh, and there, those two guys.
Now, this could get interesting. Melandri and Biaggi. Melandri just ahead of the world champion. Guintoli just behind him, and then Checker. And Checker needs to get in gear, doesn't he?
He holds a good lean angle as well.
Doesn't he?
Up
And he's
inside.
looking for it, he's looking for it, and he's got it at the old hairpin. Classic Donington.
That is classic, because now it's very difficult for Leon to do anything until he gets up to McLean's. Perhaps into McLean's he can try and bite back. God, I wouldn't want to be racing against Max Biaggi today, I can tell you.
Well, Jonathan Ray is looking for his opportunity. Through goes Biaggi again, but again he's blown it. What is he thinking? Well, this is not the ride of a champion by any means, or not the ride of what we're used to seeing from Max Biaggi in terms of mistakes. I'd expect a youngster to be making these sort of mistakes, but not a 5-time world champion. Coppice his next opportunity, Steve.
Yeah, and look at that, he's got the speed. Not here. He's got time, he knows he's got time, he can make the pass, he's just going to try and do it.
You can see the grip coming off. No grip at all for the Ducati, and here we go, the Yamaha powers down. And into the lead goes Marco Melandri.
Can he hold it though?
Haslam's run failed to materialise, and he could be caught by Checker in the last moment. Certainly that's the intention of Checker, and he's all about this last corner here at Melbourne. He does. Checker goes for it. He's got to hold it tight though. Checker keeps it as tight as he possibly can. Leon's been here before and cuts it tight, but Checker's got the advantage. One more chance for Haslam, but here comes marvellous Marco Melandri. Does it at Donington. A fantastic victory. Can Jakob Schmerz, and a jump start from Biaggi. A terrible jump by Biaggi. Definitely a jump start right in front of our noses here in the commentary booth. As away they go, and a good start from Tom Sykes. Checker goes into second place, and it looks like Haslam's got the jump.
Hager's up there too, right up there is Hager. But look at Checker this time round with that softer rear tyre. He's got the grip that he didn't have before.
Checker coming through at the Melbourne Loop to take the lead in race 2. And tucks it in tightly.
That is exactly what he needed to do, because he's got that soft tyre on. He needs to make as much ground now as he can. He's definitely got a grip advantage over Haslam at the moment.
Look at the man on the move, Melandri. Look how much he's taken out of Haslam, and man, he's taking him completely. But those three, well, for a moment there, Haslam's not giving up. Hey, this is my backyard. You may win race 1, but you're not having race 2. Well, not easily anyway. Checker does a 1:28.9, and the black flag goes out for the champ.
You can come in now, your weekend's over, Max.
Yeah, start thinking about to Assen and Monza.
Whoa, there's a moment up the inside.
It's a moment too much, almost, and through the inside.
There goes Melandri.
Yep, and that was it. All that was that one moment, just a little lift. He was just too far over on the track, and he just sat up for a moment.
A little lift right there. He's lucky to save that.
Yep. Headed for victory. And his domination of World Superbikes continues with a podium and a victory here. One more corner to go. Takes a look out of the corner of his right eye to see where Melandri is, and he's clean and free of the Italian. It's Spain and King Carlos out of Goddard's. And Carlos Checa wins at Donington Park to take race 2. An important race victory for the Spaniard. And Camia brilliantly takes the podium. Melandri takes second.
After his qualifying woes with Biaggi, Melandri had to start from the 3rd row, but he put together a sensational run to defeat the field and grab his maiden win.
It was a very tough race, but pretty nice. I came from the back, and it took a long time to make the pass to the guys, but when I was second, I just tried to do my best lap, and Kuba slowed down a little bit because he lost the grip on rear, so I could catch him, and was awesome. I did the last 5 laps without breathing, and so it was.
Checa's podium and victory consolidated his championship lead before hitting another great Ducati stomping ground at Assen. Instead of seeing himself as title favourite, Carlos opted to fly low and enjoy the moment.
Now it's too early. We show that we are quick, we are consistent, but this is just the beginning of the championship. I want to be prudent on that. I want to be patient and just focus in my job. And at the end of the year, yes, we'll see. What I said before. I many years racing. Now I'm enjoying a lot, and I want to take this moment for me. And everything happen at the end will be good. But just focus in myself, in race by race, and if we can be competitive and be in the front like now, like we did in Australia, that is most important to really have fun and to come out from here with a great satisfaction.
The historic Assen circuit, located in northern Holland's Drenthe region, hosted the 3rd round of the 2011 FIM Superbike World Championship. So often a Ducati circuit in the past, the rest of the field knew they would have to be on top of their game to beat Checa. While after his disappointing Donington weekend, Biaggi was looking forward to a rebound.
Yeah, after that bad weekend I had in Donington, it takes me, a couple of days to refresh the mind and be, a new man like before. Of course, some memories, but it's a part of the racing, a part of the paddock life. And what I've been doing, I just when I cross the line of my gate of my house, I immediately, start to feel a different man, of course, and then take my children with my wife, and everything was already gone.
In qualifying, Haga was the top Aprilia as he gained a rare front row start. Laverty on the Yamaha made 3rd quickest, while the top 2 were both Ducatis, Jakob Smerts in 2nd, and Checa as the pole man for the 3rd straight time.
Here we go then, race 1 from Assen, and a good start from both the Ducatis as they head towards the first corner. Haga didn't get away too well, and will Checa lead them into it? No, it looks like Biaggi might take it. No, Biaggi dies in the 2nd place.
Oh, Johnny
Ray comes through on Biaggi. What a move at Stackenval, and that is exactly where Biaggi went off in practice.
Johnny under the first corner, that's a good manoeuvre, that.
Lovely move on the world champion. No respect from the young Irishman. See ya.
Yeah, Biaggi was trying again to come back immediately, but this is good to see. Johnny didn't really show the potential of running at the front of these races over the weekend, but he's a racer, so as soon as the lights go out, he's going to grit it, and from last year's success, the Honda had to be good again this year.
Tom Sykes is 4th, across the line, and yes, he is. Just put the fastest lap in, 1:36.6.
Yeah, the Kawasaki looks strong in qualifying. I think they found something from Friday to Saturday, and then it's
Max
open.
Biaggi up the inside of Checker.
Johnny Ray.
Oh, sorry, Johnny Ray, excuse me. Yes, quite right. And Johnny hits the front.
Look at
Whoa! That is incredible speed from Biaggi.
I'll tell you something, he won't be looking forward to Monza.
No. It's been an interesting race. It started with Checker out front, but he had to settle for third. Johnny Ray came through and managed to get the lead and has held it over Biaggi throughout the race. And as he comes down to the final corner, the famous Castrol Honda of number 4 of Johnny Ray makes it 3 in a row here at Assen, and his first win of 2011. What a time to do it for the home Dutch 10-carter team. Lights go to red. We're away for race 2, and Checker gets a flyer on the number 7 Ducati. And so too does Haga. Haga takes the whole shot at Assen, race 2, and Biaggi moves into third behind Checker.
Checker, good move from Biaggi.
Cool. Yeah, nice move in front of Biaggi. He didn't like that much, I'm sure. This is a chance now for Biaggi. He's coming close as he's been. Here he comes alongside Carlos Checker. They're side by side as they head down with 3 to go. And Biaggi hits the front in Assen.
He's got it.
Does he go wide? No, he hangs on to it. Good stuff.
Checker's got the run.
He has got the run. Look at him go.
If you just notice, Max is already covering his lines with 2 laps to go. And with covering your lines, you go into the corners deeper. And Checker's going to have a go here for sure.
Here we go.
Definitely.
Oh, Carlos holds him off. Go on.
That is some manoeuvre.
Yeah, it was some manoeuvre. See ya.
But look at the speed of the Aprilia now.
Now he comes back.
Look at the speed. He's going to have
going for it here.
No,
this is the final lap.
He hasn't got it.
So it's hats off. Here we go. Stand up and wait for Checker to do it, or Biaggi. Checker's really laying down some rubber now.
Biaggi started to cover his lines already with 2 laps to go, and he was really sacrificing his exits. And the Ducati off the corner, like I was saying before, is so good that Checker was even able to keep with him through the fast chicane section.
And the crowd go absolutely wild because Carlos Checker has just put on a masterclass of motorcycle racing to win race 2 and take his 4th win of the year.
After having increased his championship lead in the Netherlands, will Checker hold up between the long straights of Monza? Biaggi and Aprilia will be the favourites as they'll try to repeat their stunning 2010 1-2. While at the Autodromo Nazionale, everyone will have to watch out for BMW too. Checker has been the top name in World Superbikes. Lucas Gasser came out of the first 3 events of the year with the lead in the Supersport standings. After their manufacturer change, the Yamaha Park and Go team became the one to beat. And when Gasser hit trouble, Chaz Davies didn't miss a beat to hand his team a perfect 1, 2, 3.
Away we go, great start from the Spaniard, flying off the line. Brock Park's got away well too. What a move by Sam Lowes at one of the most dangerous parts of the circuit.
Sam Lowes here was quicker than Scasser. If you can pull out a little bit of a gap, and look at that, he's done it. That's a brilliant move by Sam Lowes.
And Brock Parks is trying to get past Lucas Scasser. Scasser can't react, but here's where the Yamaha is powerful. Can he steal him to the line? Sam Lowes on the Honda against the Yamaha of Lucas Scasser. It's going to be a 3-way finish. Here comes Brock Parks in a 3-way finish. Oh no! Wow! What a finish! Scasser wins it. Let's go on. Out they go. Away they go. Didn't hold them very long at all. Sam Lowes has got away brilliantly, and Scasser's not got badly away. But I think it is going to be Scasser that leads them in. Oh, that was a wide turn.
He covered himself too much there.
Bit of a wobble. It's going to be a lunge up the last turn at Goddard's, but I can't see it happening.
It could.
The
Just
2 Yamahas.
See how he holds it nice and tight there? Scasser had it covered.
Scasser's got it covered, and his name is Luca, and his is his 2nd win of the year at Donington Park, just holding off. Just a few more corners to go for Chaz Davies. James Towson alongside me knows exactly what this feels like to be a young Englishman on the way up and take victory at Assen. He got his first podium here, but now Chaz Davies is going to take his first victory at Assen in Holland. What a time to do it, and what a time. That says it all. He bangs the tank. Absolutely fantastic result for him, and Brock Parks is hanging in there. He's going to hold on. Yes!
Assen also marked the start of the Superstock 1000 FIM Cup. Last year, the championship was completely dominated by BMW, with Ayrton Badavini winning 9 of the 10 races. And it was BMW on the pole with new factory rider Sylvain Barrier. The race itself, though, despite a hard-fought effort by Barrier, was all about Ducati, as 2 Italians, Davide Giuliano and Danilo Petrucci, went toe-to-toe for the whole race. Giuliano held off Petrucci to the line to take the first win of the season, with Petrucci second. In the Superstock European 600 Championship race, Michael van der Mark took honours. The 10K Junior team rider had a brilliant start and was second after the first corner. Only 2 laps later, at the fast Hodge Heide corner, Van der Mark overtook Australian Jed Mecher and prevailed at the end of a 3-way battle between him, Mecher and Lanusse. All 4 championships will be lining up at Monza to put on an equally spectacular show to the one seen at Assen. Who will become the king of speed? That's what we'll see. After dominating and missing 2 wins last year, Checo will face the Miller Motorsports Park with the intention to run away again before Misano and Aragon, the newest Superbike venue of the year. We'll be back with a new SBK special for a mid-season roundup. Bye for now from Clive Ridge, and see you next time.